Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and I live in color for the pre-show. I am Marshall Danger, set up here with Michael Cole. Say hello to the fans, Michael.
Hello, DCW fans. It is an absolute pleasure to be here with you tonight. Marshall Danger and I are here to get you all pumped up for the incredible show that DCW has in store for you. And trust me when I say this, you are in for a treat.
And we are also joined here with Tony Khan. Say hello to the fans, Tony. Don't pay attention to that, Michael Cole.
Hello there, DCW
Tony
fans.
laughs at Marshall's comment. Hey fans, it's great to be here with you tonight. Thanks for joining us for the DCW pre-show. We've got some exciting stuff planned. And I promise, I'm paying attention to everyone here, including Michael Cole.
Alright, so you guys are both mics were acting up there for a second. Would you like to greet the fans again, Tony? Because I think Michael Cole was interrupting you for a second.
Tony chuckles and grabs his microphone again. No worries, I'm back. Hello again, DCW fans. It's a pleasure to be here with you all tonight for the pre-show. Thank you for tuning in and gearing up for what's going to be an incredible night of wrestling.
That's right. Now, Tony, you know, an interesting thing about tonight, that later on tonight as well, Goldberg is supposed to respond to what you said earlier before the show has started.
Tony grins. I've been waiting for Goldberg to respond. You know, I wasn't holding back when I called him out earlier. I meant every word I said, and I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say in return.
Well, we have that. I think we can. Do you think we should unmute Michael Cole now so he can hear everything?
Tony chuckles. Sure, why not? Let's give old Cole a chance to hear what's coming his way. Unmute him.
Alright, Michael, what do you think? What do you think is supposed to be the most important thing tonight that's going to happen on DCW Revival Premiere?
Well, Tony, I think the most important thing happening on DCW's Revival premiere is the main event. A five-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship is sure to be a brutal and unforgettable battle. It's the kind of match that wrestling fans dream about, and we get to witness it live tonight.
Tony's eyes gleam with excitement. Absolutely. The main event of the DCW premiere is going to be off the charts. It's a five-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship, and the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just a dream match for wrestling fans. It's the real deal.
Absolutely. This main event is going to be a dream come true for wrestling fans. The tension, the drama, and the action are going to be through the roof. And with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, there's no denying that the stakes couldn't be higher. This match is going to be a true spectacle, and we're fortunate enough to witness it live.
Tony nods in agreement. You can say that again, Marshall. This main event is going to be one for the wrestling history books. We've got 5 of the top talents in the industry competing for the World Heavyweight Championship, and they're going to leave it all out in the ring. This match has the potential to be a defining moment in DCW history.
You're absolutely right, Tony.
This
main event is poised to be a monumental moment in DCW's history. The caliber of talent involved in the match is unparalleled. The title on the line, and every wrestler that steps in that ring is going to fight for it with everything they've got. This is a match fans will be talking about for years to come.
Alright guys, we're going to get our first matchup started.
Perspective. Spot on, Michael. The level of talent in this match is unmatched. You've got 5 world-class grapplers in the ring, each with their own unique style and skills. And let's not forget that the World Heavyweight Championship is up for grabs. This is a match that's going to push these athletes to their limits, and the fans are going to witness something extraordinary.
And high flying.
Spot on, Tony. It's going to be a true test of skill, strategy, and determination. Every wrestler in that ring is a champion in their own right, but only one of them will leave with the World Heavyweight Championship. The other four are going to give it their all, and I don't think any of them will be holding back.
Guys, we should be focusing on the main here thing. The pre-show's first matchup is Darius Butler, part of Pat McAfee's group, versus Ty Schmidt, a battle between two McAfee guys. Just to prove it all here tonight on the pre-show, so I want to hear both of you guys' opinions on the matter here.
This should be an interesting match.
Tony,
Darius Butler and Ty Schmidt are both part of Pat McAfee's group, so it's bound to be a tough competition.
you guys are
Tooth and nail to prove themselves, and I imagine they'll be pulling out all the stops to come out on top. It's going to be a great opportunity for both of them to showcase their talents and make a name for themselves on the pre-show. What do you think, Tony?
And make a name for themselves.
Ty Schmidt is in the building.
That's a true cornfed
Agreed.
boy.
This match is a chance for both Butler and Schmidt to prove themselves and make a name for themselves in DCW. They want to show the fans and the rest of the roster that they're not just here to make up the numbers. They're here to compete and prove their worth. And considering they're part of McAfee's group, you can expect things to get heated in the
Hopefully
ring.
that's all. Then he'll leave in the ring.
Tony smiles, appreciating the Japanese thank you gesture. Absolutely, Marshall. This pre-show match is a perfect opportunity for these two guys to show what they're made of. They're not just here to be part of McAfee's group. They're here to make a name for themselves and leave their mark on the DCW roster. And with the tensions already high between them, we'll likely see a physical and emotionally charged matchup.
Ty said he's going to
We're back again, guys. Alright, let's get this match started.
I didn't hear about that in wrestling school, but I guess we'll have to see what it means in just a few minutes.
But Ty Schmidt stepping in the ring with Darius Butler for the very first time here in DCW history. This is sure to be a fire way to kick off our pre-show. I'm going to let those two rest a little bit before they get to the main event here. But we got Darius. Oh, Ty Schmidt starting off early.
Darius Butler, also known as D-Butt, straight out of the 9-5.
The Schmidt.
D-Butt is more than prepared to go toe-to-toe with the best.
Oh, wait. Oh, and an uppercut.
He's about to give us a lesson in what South Florida's all about.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, went for the knee and missed.
He might just have his
It's not looking too good for him. Ty Schmidt looking for something else here. Turning things around, Darius Butler with a Falcon suplex. What kind of suplex is that? Almost like a gourd buster. Turning things around for him and him only. Backbreaker by Darius Butler. Oh, nice form. Oh, now punch by Ty Schmidt. And a slap by Darius Butler. Back and forth action. My goodness. Both missing and actually completing what they're supposed to be doing here. Oh, and Ty Schmidt starting this one. Oh, and a crossbody by Ty Schmidt. My goodness. Again, Darius Butler was supposed to be a tag team champion with Adam Cole, but things kind of got moved over a little bit. But house call by Darius Butler. And we're about to see Darius hit something extreme like a brain buster. My goodness.
And if you take one too many of those, we know how this match is going to turn out.
And a snap suplex.
Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Michael Cole, if you look at this matchup, by the way, this is Marshall, not Tony, but look at between Darius Butler, who is putting everything out on the line against Ty right now.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Look at this! What a crossbody! Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Making sure things are set and not effing up. Alright, Michael Cole, you are live on the air, but this is not Tony Khan speaking, this is Marshall speaking. Ty Schmidt and Darius Butler are both good friends of the same man, Pat McAfee, just like you. Could you tell everybody about your relationship with Pat McAfee?
That's
Absolutely,
a prime
Marshall.
example of pulling
Pat
out all
McAfee
the
and I
stops
go way
towards
back,
a victory.
and I've known him for many years.
Goes to show you,
We worked together in a
got
number
to dig
of different
deep
capacities
to compete.
in the wrestling
Sequence
business,
of
and I
reversals
consider
there.
him a good friend. We have a lot of history together, and I've always enjoyed working with him.
Snapmare.
He's a talented and passionate
man,
individual, and
face
it's a
scrape
pleasure
for
to
this.
have him involved in DCW.
Now, speaking of McAfee, I believe, I'm not sure if he's supposed to be here tonight, but he will be on DCW in the future. Can you give me your insight on what do you think about the future match between Roman Reigns and Penta that will be driving the fans to insanity?
And Darius got bottled up there.
Oh, that match is going to be absolutely
Side
electric.
headlock applied.
Roman Reigns and Penta are both powerhouse wrestlers,
Nice
and when they
drop toe
collide in
hold.
the ring, sparks are bound to fly. It's a dream match in the making, and I have no doubt that it will be a highlight of not just DCW, but the entire wrestling industry. Fans are going to be on the edge of their seats, and the action is going to be off the charts.
That sounds perfect, but so just so we don't get all confused, I'm going to make a little practice for us. Before we say our sentence, we need to say our names before we say it, so the people don't get confused of who's speaking, because you and Tony Khan have been getting confused for me and yourselves lately. So go ahead and introduce yourself before you start your sentence.
Understood, Marshall.
Midsection.
It's important to make sure the fans know who's speaking at any given time, and I appreciate the clarity. My name is Michael Cole, and I'll make sure to introduce myself before speaking each time.
Superstar looking to take
Thank you.
to the next level. Twist of fate.
Holy cow! A taste
Alright, go ahead and start doing that now. Wait, oh wait, Darius Butler just got cuttered by Ty Schmidt.
His artillery fired back at him, but he survived it.
Throwing it. Look at this. Oh, God.
Oh no, Darius Butler was just brutalized.
Missing on those kind of maneuvers will send you to a medical facility.
Butler looks to be in some serious pain. Ty Schmidt has the momentum now, and he's not giving an inch.
That is correct, and my goodness, Ty Schmidt putting everything on the line here tonight. Now, Michael, what is your proposition here for the people of DCW universe, that they should really start tuning in every week, Mondays and Fridays?
The official asking him, is he going to tap? Is he going to
Marshall,
tap
DCW is bringing exciting, high-quality wrestling to the fans every week, and I highly recommend they tune in.
Deep,
With a
but
roster
no
of talented
way.
wrestlers
Great fight, great counter to break.
never go home on DCW. Whether it's a battle for the World Heavyweight Championship or a grudge match between longtime rivals, you can always expect non-stop entertainment. So mark your calendars for Mondays and Fridays, because DCW is not to be missed.
I couldn't even say it better than what you just said. But Michael, another important thing. Make sure that the stream can actually hear everything that's being said. Okay, they can. Good. So, an interesting thing about Tony Khan is that he made a little promo this morning talking about Goldberg, because Goldberg and Tony Khan are going to have a one-on-one match at the Rumble coming up next week.
Yes, I did hear about that. Tony Khan made a promo this morning hinting at a possible match between himself and Goldberg at the Rumble next week. It's certainly an interesting possibility, and it's definitely something that would get people's attention. Goldberg is a legend in the wrestling world, and seeing him go up against Tony Khan would be a sight to behold.
Well, I mean, Michael Cole, I mean, you haven't stepped in the ring in quite some time either. Would you ever consider possibly coming back to the wrestling world as a competitor?
It's true, I haven't been in the ring as a competitor in quite a while. But to be honest, I've always been focused on commentating and bringing the action to life for the fans. While I miss the thrill of being in the ring, my passion lies in providing commentary and analysis for the amazing talent we have here in DCW.
That sounds good. And another interesting story is that our main event, of course, we're still figuring who out this mystery opponent for the fatal 5-way gauntlet between Okada, Ospreay, Cody Rhodes, and Kenny Omega.
That's right.
You can see as he rides,
the mystery opponent in the fatal 5-way gauntlet is still up in the air. Okada, Ospreay, Cody Rhodes, and Kenny Omega.
That's playing fast and loose with your own body.
And adding a mystery fifth competitor to the
That's
mix
what
is
that
bound
was.
to make things even more interesting.
What a match.
It's got fans wondering who it will be, and the suspense is building as we approach the match.
It's correct. That's why we're gonna find out tonight who that mystery opponent is.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come.
Exactly. It's a mystery that fans are eagerly
Butler
waiting to
showing
solve.
no restraint.
The anticipation is
defenses are being
mounting as we
mowed
get
down.
closer to finding out who
Just
the
in
mystery
time.
opponent will be. No one knows for sure who it will be. The
T-bone
possibilities
into
are
a
endless.
power slam. And once more, Butler is under attack.
Another thing that is also set tonight is Joe Hendry's TNA Championship celebration. Joe Hendry was supposed to be a tag team champion on a certain brand, but he is no longer a tag team champion, of course, as he is his own mid-card to world champion caliber guy. I would have to say that as a singles run for Joe Hendry might be the best for a man like him.
Absolutely, Joe Hendry has definitely proved himself capable of holding his own as a singles wrestler. While tag team wrestling can be fun and challenging, Hendry has shown that he possesses the skills and charisma to excel as a world champion caliber singles wrestler. Now that he's the TNA champion, he has a chance to truly showcase his talent
D-Bud
and
isn't
make a
lacking
name
in
for himself in
confidence, but
DCW.
that
I'm
wasn't
excited
enough to
see
get the
what
job
future
done here.
holds for him.
Hopefully this isn't too much of a blow.
It does sound good. Now, should we move Tony Khan to the interview state so that we have a 2-person commentary team since there's only 2 seats?
Sounds like a good idea, Marshall. Let's switch over to Tony Khan and see what he has to say about Joe Hendry's TNA celebration.
Tony Khan, Marshall here. What is your opinion on the Joe Hendry celebration thing going on here for his TNA World Heavyweight Championship tonight?
Tony grins, recalling the celebration. Ah, the Joe Hendry celebration. Well, Marshall, it was quite the spectacle. Hendry really knows how to make an entrance and get the fans pumped up. He's a master of pageantry and showmanship, and he certainly knows how to make a statement. With the added element of him winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship tonight, it's only going to get even more intense.
That's right, but even better tonight, Tony, I'm going to be moving you to the interview stage where you will be interviewing our superstars so you can get a better look on what's to come.
Tony nods, feeling excited about moving to the interview stage. Sounds great, Marshall. I'm looking forward to getting a closer look at the superstars and getting some insights from them before the matches. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to do that.
No problem. So we're going to end the call here on Michael Cole, and we're going to get with our first interview with the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, who will be having a match tonight against Penta one-on-one. We're talking about Roman Reigns.
Tony grins at the mention of Roman Reigns. Oh, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief himself. He's going up against Pentagon Jr. in a one-on-one match tonight, and it's sure to be a classic. Reigns has been dominating the DCW scene for quite some time, and he's certainly not someone to mess with in the ring.
Alright, Roman, go ahead and go to the interview stage. We're going to have Tony Khan sitting there waiting for you so that you can get interviewed before your big match tonight against Penta.
Roman nods, a slight hint of irritation at the mention of Tony Khan. He takes a deep breath, steeling himself for the interview. Roman, all right, fine. I'll head to the interview stage and talk to Tony Khan. I just hope he doesn't try anything stupid.
Alright, Tony, go ahead and introduce yourself and go ahead and introduce the guest.
Tony clears his throat. Hello there, DCW fans. This is Tony Khan here on the interview stage, and I'm joined by none other than the Tribal Chief and the head of the table, Roman Reigns. How you doing tonight, Roman?
Roman sits down in the interview chair, a serious expression on his face. Roman, I'm doing all right, Tony. Ready to take on Penta later tonight and show the DCW fans what I'm made of.
Tony grins, feeling the intense vibe coming from Reigns. I'm sure you're going to put on quite a show, Roman. Penta's a tough opponent, but I have no doubt you'll come out on top. What do you think sets you apart from the rest of the DCW roster and makes you a standout competitor?
Roman grins, radiating confidence. Roman, what sets me apart? Simple. It's my experience, my skill, and my sheer determination. I've been at the top of this game for years, and I've faced some of the best in the business because I know what it takes to win, to come out on top no matter what. And I'm not here to just be another competitor on the DCW roster. I'm here to make noise, to make a movement. And that starts tonight against Penta.
Tony nods, appreciating Reigns' conviction. Well
Roman
said, Roman.
continues, his eyes
Confidence
narrowing
like
with
that
intensity.
is what sets
Roman,
champions
you
apart
see,
from the
some
rest.
people may
You've got the
underestimate me
experience,
because
the
I'm not a
skill,
regular
and the
part
winning
of the
mindset to
DCW
back it
roster.
up.
But that
I have no doubt that
underestimation
fans
will
are
be
in
the
for a
biggest
show
mistake.
when you step
I've
into
got
the
the
ring with
experience
Penta.
and the skill
What can
to
fans
back it up,
expect
and
from
I'm
this
not
match
afraid to
between
prove
you
it to
two
anyone
tonight?
who doubts me. Tonight, I'll show the DCW fans exactly why I've earned the nickname the Tribal Chief and the head of the table.
Tony grins, sensing the rivalry with Penta building up. Oh, I have no doubt that this match will be a testament to your dominance in the ring and your rightful claim to those titles. The crowd's chanting, you can't see me. But tonight, we're all going to see Roman Reigns' true power. I know you won't disappoint, Roman.
Roman's expression hardens further as the crowd's chants fill his ears, adding fuel to his already intense determination. Roman, damn right. I won't disappoint. Tonight, Penta and everyone else will see exactly who the dominant force in this business is. I've come to the DCW to make a statement, and that statement begins and ends with me standing tall with my hand raised high after I defeat Penta.
Tony smiles, thrilled by Reigns' passion. Roman, that determination and drive is exactly what makes you a force to be reckoned with. Penta's a tough opponent, but with that mindset, there's no doubt in my mind you're going to defeat him. And when you raise your hand in victory, it's going to send a clear message to the rest of the DCW roster. They'd best watch out, because the Tribal Chief is back, and he's ready to reclaim his throne.
Alright, that is enough of that. Now I am back. This is Marshall, by the way. After that insane interview with Roman Reigns, Tony, I think you are finally starting to get the hang of this. But make sure you stay here at the interview stage, because there will be more superstars coming your way as we get ready to start the show. As the pre-show is about 1 minute away from ending, we want to thank you guys for joining us here live on YouTube, as this is the beginning of the new era, as they say.
Tony grins, feeling the adrenaline from the interview pumping through his veins. Thank you, Marshall. And thanks to you, DCW fans, for joining us for the pre-show. We've had a chance to talk to some of the top talent in the roster, and we've got plenty more to come. Hang tight, because the real show is about to start. Get ready for an unforgettable night of wrestling action.